You're actually the first case study recording that we're going to have, and obviously we're going to have a lot more. But I'm very interested to get into it. So, can you introduce yourself to the audience and anyone watching?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me on, man. My name is Jack Woodburn. People call me Woody, and I've ran a lot of online businesses over the years. Currently in the funding space, so I'm helping business owners acquire capital in order to scale. A lot of that comes in the form of 0% business credit. We've been running that now for a while, and yeah, so far so good. So yeah, helping business owners acquire capital. That's kind of the niche that I'm in.
Incredible, incredible. Yeah, and also it's actually very interesting that you mentioned that because obviously you referred someone to us, Zach, which is like
Yeah,
basically the same offer, and it's like it's been quite interesting because you guys are like the two funding clients that we have, and it's always we recently built out something for Zach. I can't really share it, but I love working with people in the funding space because it's just a lot more different to what we usually work with, which is like info products and stuff like that. So.
yeah.
Yeah. So why did you come on with us in the first place? Like, what were you facing before you came on with us?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, I know how to build websites and funnels myself, but I'm just at a point now in business where I just need to delegate that type of work, especially if I'm trying to build something new. I'd rather just offload it and get it done. And I think I found you on Twitter,
Yeah.
um, and so I think there was a thread where someone said like, "Hey, who's good at funnels and website building?" And you got tagged a bunch and started following you there and sent you a DM on Twitter, I believe. And then it was, yeah, even some of the prior case studies I saw with guys like Mr. 428 and stuff, that I got signed up with you guys. So, yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, incredible. Yeah, you DM'd me on Twitter that day, and I asked you. I was like, "How did you find us?" You said someone tagged us, so it's very interesting because I had zero idea like anyone tagged me that day, and then when you messaged me, it was kind of surprising. Um, but yeah, very interesting. So, like, what's been your experience so far? I know I actually want you to talk about the part where the project wasn't what you expected in the beginning, but then
Yeah.
we ended up refining everything. So, what's been your experience so far?
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, look, it's not rocket science. Obviously, we're building funnels and websites here, right? And I wanted to do it specifically on ClickFunnels, which I know you guys don't do a lot of in terms of the design work, element. So we had that first edition, and I honestly wasn't really happy with it, and we kind of went back and forth, and you guys were willing to do a second version for me and kind of rebuild the whole thing. And that second time around, I was like 10 times happier. I was like, yes, like this is what I wanted, bro. This is what I wanted. So, yeah, the experience has been great. It didn't take that long to get up and running. And like I said, even when I wasn't happy initially, you guys corrected that. And then I was like 10 times happier than I even was coming into it. So, it's been a great experience, and you've been great. Just being able to text you on WhatsApp, and then even like months down the road is like, hey, like how do I fix this thing with the type form or whatever? And you guys just did it for me. So those little like tweaks along the way, and even after the fact, were like just huge, bro. That's why I would recommend, you know, working with you guys to anyone in terms of trying to build a website or a funnel.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for the kind words as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and actually, one of my biggest things, one of my favorite things about working with you is, you're very upfront about how you feel about a certain thing. If you don't like something,
Yeah.
you're very straightforward. You know, like beating around the bush, and that also makes it easier
Yeah,
for us
like
to
fix
sustain.
this, fix this exact thing, and I take a screenshot and like put it in the WhatsApp.
Exactly, exactly. And I love working with people like you because it's just direct. I want this done. If it's not done, okay, this is I need it fixed immediately, and we go back and make those changes. So, and I think something that a lot of people don't understand is that they think once when we're trying to build a funnel, it's like perfect the first time, but
Yep.
that's very far from how it happens because it's usually a case of iterations and going back and trying to fix stuff exactly to the point where you want it to be. So yeah, that was very interesting because we had a bit of friction after you didn't like the first one,
Yeah.
and then we came back. We're like, okay, we can actually fix this stuff. So I'm very happy
Yeah.
to hear that. But like, what's been to you, like in your opinion, what's been the biggest benefit of working with us?
No, that's a good question. I mean, look, it's just, I feel like a lot of people in my shoes, we're busy, right? We're trying to run a business, so, we don't want to sit there and screw around with funnels and design work and stuff. So, just being able to offload that to you guys has been a huge benefit. And then just the speed, I'm able to get that time back and focus on scaling the business while you guys are, building the funnel or whatever it is. Um, and honestly, like, you guys were very cost effective in my opinion. It's like, I've had other design agencies that I've even paid, bro, like way more than for what. So I did want to throw that in there. Like you guys are like very fair, I'd say, in pricing. It's nothing like crazy, like, oh, 20 grand to build this website type of thing. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in terms of that, I thought that was a great value add for me. Is just it was cost effective, fair pricing, and you guys, even did the rendition for me when I was unhappy. So it's great working with you.
Yeah, incredible, incredible. Very nice. When it comes to building our stuff like this, is the way people go about charging. Like we try to make sure it's fair, and
Yeah.
also because there's a lot of people in your shoes. Like most of our clients are like like you, like very successful, and you guys just need someone to offload that all of those tasks with like the funnel
Yep.
building and like the everything that has to do with the funnel. And that's a huge value add that I see with a lot of our clients because it's not like they can't go into ClickFunnels or Webflow and do what they want
Yeah.
to do. They might be
Exactly.
able to do it to some extent, but
Yeah.
then it's like the cost is like the time. It's not really about the money. So
Exactly.
that's where we come in and we take full control of that place so that you can actually scale and add more revenue to your business. So I think that's a big thing. Thank you very much for saying that. So, what would you say to everyone who's on the fence about working with us? Because yours is a very unique story because you were not happy the first time and then you came back
Yeah.
around and we fixed everything for you. So, I want to kind of get your take on like what you would say to anyone who's on the fence about working with us.
I mean, look, if you're a business owner that needs a funnel or website built, this is the place to do it. There's a lot of great reviews on you guys, and you've worked with now a lot of big clients. So, um, your word means everything too, bro. Like even when we text in the WhatsApp and everything, like you get shit done, and I appreciate that. You're not, kind of stringing me along. It's like you make the update, I see it, and then we move on. So it's great being able to just do business this way, right? It's like you're very honorable in that way and just a man of your word, and that's really all it comes down to. And you guys do have great designs, so.
Incredible, incredible. Thank you very much for the kind word, and I truly appreciate you for coming on because, like I said, this is the first case study
First
style
one.
video that we're recording. So you're the
Yeah.
number one to be on this style, and yeah, we have a lot more stuff coming in the future. So I'm going to drop your stuff in the description if you're posting it to YouTube, and I'm going to have people contact you if they need, any funding services or anything like that. You know how it
Thank you,
goes.
brother.
And yeah, thank you very much for hopping on, and yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.